Welcome to First Things First, the weekday morning devotions from Pastor Stephen Miller at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Thursday and it is September the 5th. And thankful for yet another day that the Lord's blessed us with. Thankful for a good prayer meeting Bible study last night. Lord blessed, and thank the Lord for what He's done for us and what we know that He's going to do. And even through the valleys, even through the desert times in our lives, we know that there's something ahead of us, that there's a well that's waiting on us. And I'm thankful that we can draw from that well and we can be blessed today. And hope that you've drawn from the well. And if you're in a dry time or dry season in your life, just know that the Lord has got something waiting for you. Just hang on for a little while longer. But this morning we're going to go back into our verse of the day, which comes to us today from Joel chapter. Joel chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. I'm sorry, I still don't have the verse up on the screen yet this morning, but in Joel chapter 1, verses 2 and 3, and please look over my smoke detector is beeping. I put new battery in it, but it must be a bad battery, but so you'll hear it chirp every once in a while maybe. But this morning, get into our word. The word in Joel chapter 1, verses 2 and 3, it says, "Hear this, ye old men, and give ear, all ye inhabitants of the land. Hath this been in your days, or even in the days of your fathers, of your fathers? Tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children another generation." And if we do that and do what Joel said what the Lord said to Joel to do, then we'll be blessed and we'll see our children or grandchildren and right on down generation after generation keep on serving the Lord and trusting the Lord, knowing what He's able to deliver us, He's able to strengthen us. And if this thing would have been false, if Christianity would have not been true, they would have died. The disciples actually would not have died for what they had seen, and they would have gave in if it would have just been false. But what they saw, they couldn't repent of, and they what they saw, they knew that it was true, and they saw Jesus, and they saw the miracles, they saw the resurrection, they saw what He had done, and now here it is, almost 2,000 years later, and we're still believing, we're still trusting, we're still talking about this thing that happened. We know that we can pass that on down from generation to generation, and that my great-grandfather passed it on to my grandfather. My grandfather passed it on down to my dad passed it to me, and I passed it on to my son, and I'm praying that my son will pass it on down to his son. And we generation after generation, we learn about what Jesus has done and what God has done, and that the inhabitants of His land and the inhabitants of Christianity, we can know that He is true, and that He'll bless us and He'll give us the strength. Listen, there's so much in this word right here that tells us the great, wonderful things that He has done. And these are not fairy tales. These are not something just made up stories or something. This is history of people trusting in God. There's a lot of people in this Bible here that we read that failed to trust in God, and we see what happened to them. But we also, like I said, we see the ones that trusted in God and how the Lord blessed them and strengthened us. So that gives us hope today, and that hope should be passed on down to the next generation, that the Lord will bless and the Lord will strengthen us as we continue on. And friend, I hope that you found that in your life today. I hope the Lord will bless you as you continue on in this journey. I hope that you'll pass along, just tell what God has done for you in your life, and that and how that God has moved whenever nobody else could, whenever nothing else would work, and it had to be God. God steps in. So let's tell the world, tell our next generations about it, so that they can have the same experiences and learn from the Lord as well. So, friend, I hope that you have a blessed day today, and as we disciple the next generation coming up, let's do our part to tell them that they'll have that faith in Jesus as well. So, friend, hope that you have a great day today. Hope the Lord will strengthen you. And remember, just one more day. We got tomorrow night. We'll have the Tennessee Gospel Singing Convention here at the church, and we are looking so forward to that. And I hope that you can come out here to Morrison City and be a part of that. I know we're going to have a wonderful time. I'm looking forward to it. So come out if you can. That's, again, tomorrow night. It starts at 7 o'clock. And if you come a little bit early, you can register and grab you a hymn book. And again, we can start registration, I believe, starts about 6 o'clock. So come out, and we'll have a blessed time. And then Saturday morning, looking forward to that again. You come out and be with us, and I know God's going to give us a great blessing for this. So come out if you can, and if you can't, we understand life is busy, but you want a blessing, come on out and be with us. So, friend, hope to see you back here tomorrow morning, though, for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you, as our prayers.
Welcome to First Things First, the weekday morning devotions from Pastor Stephen Miller at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City in Kingsport, Tennessee.